Okay, so basically we're Dan's making us film a TV programme today, which we are doing, but while we have the cameras running...
This is the start of our YouTube career. I watched a documentary.
Anyway, so what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting Tommy up from the workshop, who come with a really good idea about developing this sensory tunnel for blind children for a charity which he's doing. So what we're going to be doing is tricking him to come up here, and we're going to start telling Tommy that it was we're going to start asking him to say on camera for Ghetto Golf TV that it was actually our idea to do the tunnel for the blind children, and we got him to do it. We're then going to be making jokes to Tommy and forcing him to laugh. But the bottom line is, we just want to watch Tommy's face change as we tell him that his lovely, sentimental and very heartwarming idea was actually ours, and we're going to see if we can get him to say it on camera. Thank you.
I don't know if that's bad, do you know?
No, so the idea is we're trying to get him to say that his lovely idea was ours. Hey mate, Tommy, if you don't mind. So we're doing, I don't know if you know, we do Ghetto Golf TV, blah blah blah, but obviously when I was talking to you this morning about what Nick was saying about the marketing and all the rest of it, can we just have 2 minutes of your time just on what it is that you're doing and what you're building down there, basically?
What questions did you ask me, so I've got something prepared?
Well, right, it's a bit awkward this actually, to be fair, but do you mind if we say it was our idea? So basically, what we were
I'll just say you're the one that's doing the work. It was all our idea.
Just we need to go off as well as possible because it's obviously our TV programme.
Yeah.
You got to understand them. If you had a TV programme, you'd want it to be you. I know it was you, but we need to be us.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you think you could maybe actually? Do you know what would be good? Is if Tommy said, "Kit, come to me. Kit, come to me one day with this brilliant idea."
That's great. Yeah.
That's a good start. Do you mind saying that?
Well, the only thing about that is the girl who's running there, and know, so she asked me first. No, but if they might say
she's just in it for the limelight.
No, that's Are you getting this?
No, the problem is.
Oh yeah, don't make sure you don't record this bit, mate, because obviously if it ever gets out there that it was actually Tommy's idea, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't need that going out there.
So right, yeah, no, right. People like that want to make a deal like that type of stuff. They're in it for the wrong reasons anyway. So anyway,
no, well, that's
it's
what
about us, not them.
That's what you're doing now, though, isn't it?
No, we just want the attention to be on us. So we're doing it for the business. Sorry, is what I meant to say there.
Why don't you just say they approached us and asked us about it?
We just want to
be our idea.
I know it's a bit well, I suppose. I just want people to think we've got big hearts in the company.
Well, you have got big hearts by taking it on. That's enough, isn't it? But they approached us at the end of the day. I don't think it's right for us to say we have.
All right, I tell you what. Let's try a different tact. Let's go for. Let's just start like this. Let's try it like this. If we make a joke, we'll make a joke now, and then if you could just maybe laugh at the joke, and we'll just do it. So we'll just do. I'll tell you what we'll do. For the sake of this, we'll say, right, Tommy's had this idea.
I don't have to say. See, that doesn't have to be my idea.
No.
They approached us and said they wanted something.
Okay, let's. If we do that,
took it on board.
But we could snip this little bit out. If we could just do. If we could just do a little. Basically, if we just crack a joke, I'd like to come across really funny on the camera. You see.
Basically, just so if you laugh. The easiest way. I've been watching a few documentaries on.
Jimmy, I'm gonna make a joke. I want to come across really funny, so Tommy's gonna laugh. If you could both just laugh. I'm gonna make a joke, and then if you could just get the reaction, basically. So we've Tommy's gonna say it was his idea now.
I don't want it to be my idea.
That's what you were just saying.
No, I weren't. I'm saying they approached us with the idea and asked us to do it. You can say they approached you directly.
Listen, we'll cut that. We'll cut that bit out.
Don't worry about that. I don't think saying it was our idea is right either.
No, but let's just praise it for the sake of the show. It's easier to say that it was our idea.
Do you not want us to get the praise for it? Or?
I do want, no, that's half the point.
Because as a company,
to get the praise, but you do understand that they were doing this Halloween.
Listen, they won't see this.
They were doing this sense. Well,
they won't see it.
Yeah, let's just say it's us.
They won't see it. It's not go.
It's a white lie.
It's just for our staff. It is for our staff. We want our staff.
This is a private channel for staff across Newcastle, Birmingham. It's not
to make
for.
The staff think we're better than what we are.
I mean, that's what TV is.
TV's one big lie. You win.
All right, look, if you don't want to
got you from
anyway,
TV.
Let's.
You were lying to them all along.
I'm lying to you.
No, because we were going to lie anyway. Well, I say lie. Sorry, that's the wrong word to use. We were going to say that we built it, but basically, we're not going to say that now. So we do want you to get a little bit of the recognition for it. But what we're going to say is, if I make a joke on here, we could just laugh.
I will do that.
Okay.
I can laugh at a joke.
All right. So if we say, let's say.
Okay, should we get rolling?
So what's a funny joke about that?
Well, let's just roll.
Are you ready to roll?
Yeah, go on. Hi, so we've just started our new TV channel for the purpose of the company and the staff within it. And it's basically just to get to know the different parts of our team in the different cities throughout the country. And we thought there's not a better way of doing that than promoting this TV channel throughout the company. And today we've got a very special guest, and it's a member of our creative team, and his name is Thomas.
And Tommy has been working on something downstairs for us that basically is for... do you want to tell us a little bit about it, Tommy?
It's a tunnel for the LFC Foundation, which is a charity set up to help kids within the community, and it's particularly aimed at blind and partially sighted children. So they asked us, oh God, fucked it up already.
All right, no, keep rolling.
We'll cut that bit out.
Yeah, cut that
Okay,
bit out.
Go on.
Go on.
So the idea is it's a sensory tunnel that you can walk through and you can feel different things.
Century, is that them things
So
that, like...
we could say it wouldn't be the blind leading the blind. Oh God!
So,
no, sorry, Tommy. I don't think you laughed enough then. Do you mind? Just sorry. It's mate. We've been drilled in TV.
You know,
just laugh a bit more.
Straight off the bat.
So if we just go.
Okay.
If we just,
Right.
you'll be able to edit that bit back. So if I just go, I think I was like this. So if we go,
Are we
that's it, just like that. So we could say it could be the blind leading the blind. Oh God!
So a century tunnel, like, so they're like the.
Was that? Hang on, whoa, sorry, just stop that rolling there. It might.
Is this definitely never getting out beyond that?
We're not going to put this out.
So anyway, if we just focus on just laughing more at my joke, I don't feel I looked funny enough then.
Okay.
Is
So,
this
do you want me to laugh?
Well,
Do you want us all to laugh as though it's funny?
well, it is funny.
No, I know it's funny between us, but
Are you saying you want to make the joke? Is that the problem?
well, I can make a joke.
No,
after you.
no, Dan, I want to be funny in the video.
No, but okay. So you do yours and then I'll do
Yeah,
mine.
so just laugh, will you? Okay, you ready? So you could say it could be the blind leading the blind.
It wasn't that funny, you see. So, okay, so a sensory tunnel. Sensory tunnel's like you walk through, you're touching, you're feeling, you're smelling, you're seeing, loads of little different
Sorry,
things going on.
Tommy, you weren't laughing enough then.
No, it wasn't.
Can you just laugh a bit more?
Okay, one more.
That
time.
feels too forced now.
No, that's it.
No, I'll just have one more go then. So you could say it could be the blind leading the blind.
That was a good one. Boom.
Yeah.
So a sensory tunnel is, it's got lights, it's got smells. You know, you're in an environment. It takes you away from your natural senses.
I'm really sorry about this. It was that. Did we laugh enough then? I need it to be. I want to get those likes on it.
Right. Okay. One last one. We'll just do one.
Do I have to be? Can I swerve this? Can you just do it?
Well, you do work.
Because I don't.
You do work for us.
I do, but you did say the other day it was totally optional for the TV thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you wanted to. You
What?
signed the disclaimer, lad. Okay.
No, it's just-
Okay. Well, let's just wrap it up.
I've got
Let's just-
work to be getting on with.
We're fucking joking. No.
They really like this.
I respect. So listen, Tommy. That was the joke bit, but seriously, we do actually want you to just say something about what you're doing down there.
Welcome to Socially Awkward with Kip and Dan. I'm Dan. He's Kip.
Hello.
So, socially awkward is, well, it is just that. It's awkward in a social environment. And the social part of it is us getting our team members on the set. No, it's not happening, is it?
No, it's exactly awkward right now.
Okay, so great. So we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. So
The most awkward bit is I can see Tommy out the corner right, waiting to come to this really awkward bit.
Yeah, so this is a show where we invite our team members. A couple
I feel
of,
just as awkward as anyone else.
yeah, I feel awkward too, to be honest. It's a lot more awkward today than when we were testing it out yesterday, but that's all part of the show. So it's all about getting members of our team down here and having a little chat to them, letting them introduce themselves to the rest of you out there, all of our many viewers.
All of them. And Dan's face is on TV.
Yeah, we're on
Well, it's on
TV, so
YouTube.
that's all that matters. We're on this screen right now, so yeah, that's great. So our first guest,
It's Tommy. It's Tommy. Well,
Tommy Taverner, welcome in, lads. How you doing, Tom?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, it's good out there today.
Yeah.
So Tommy Taverner, he's one of our creative team, part of our creative team. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Tom.
Well, I'm a joiner.
Joiner.
So build things.
The mighty joiners. Yes! Come on, lad!
And how long have you been working here now? A couple of months?
I thought it was a couple of weeks, to be honest with
Is
you.
it?
Have you
Gone
been there
that
for a
quick?
couple of months?
You've been paying me for a couple of months.
I didn't really notice. No, I'm only kidding. Yeah, it's been. You started when we were doing some of the Newcastle stuff.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, I did that earlier in the year with Jen, and then I went off and did other things. And
Yeah.
then I came back.
So Tommy actually came.
Finally pinned me down, didn't you?
Tommy came, then left, then came back, and that is a story of a lot of employees throughout this company. They come, they go, and realise that we are the best, and they come back. So, previous experience, Tom, what have you been doing?
A lot of TV work, Peaky Blinders, Hollyoaks, which is probably the top of the list, really, isn't it?
And that, so what do you do on them particular jobs?
Build the sets, background sets.
Great. Yeah, and he's doing just that for us in the workshop now, isn't he, Kit?
yes.
What does he do
He's very
then?
quiet, isn't he?
He's very awkward, mate.
Very awkward.
This is the problem with this show.
Right.
It makes things.
So you're the
awkward.
social and he's the awkward.
Well, the one thing, that's a good way of putting it, that, actually. So the one thing that I'm very happy with is that we got to have Tommy off before. It could have been anyone, but the actual, which hopefully you'll see.
I don't think you will, because it's that bad.
But the main thing is Tommy's been working on something, and I think he needs some. Well, I think you should tell everyone what it is that you've been working on.
It's a sensory tunnel for LFC Foundation, and it's mainly aimed at blind and partially sighted children. So it's going to be part of their Halloween walk in Norris Green Park, and the tunnel will be a few different things. So there'll be a spooky area to the tunnel, there'll be an underwater part of the tunnel and the forest part, and there'll be different things you can reach out and touch, and different noises and sounds. And
if that doesn't command the respect, Tommy said, he came and he said, can I spend my time and use this space and some materials to do it? We said, yeah, Tommy's cracking on with it, it looks boss, and I think that deserves a round of applause from the head office.
And the team.
Tommy.
thanks for supporting me.
Absolute
No,
pleasure,
thanks
mate,
very
well then.
much. No, it takes a certain type of person to give their time to certain things like that, and this guy's definitely one of them. So yeah, well,
Spot on, mate.
There's
Nice
Tommy
one.
Taverner, that guys, and if you want any joinery work doing, if you need anything doing around the house, just Google handy tradesman in your area, because he's busy. Thank you very much. Cheers, Tom.
Cheers,
All the
boys.
best, lad. Now go on your bike.
Back to work. I'll put that down in my thing for what I've done today.
Yeah.
Martin.
Just put your hours. No, this isn't paid.
Oh, this is not
No,
paid as well.
this is your lunch hour. This week.
Is that all right?
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for that, Tommy.
Thanks,
Nice one,
Tom.
boys.
So, right, that was nice. Tommy Taverner, down from the workshop, came to spend a bit of his own time to talk to you about the good things he's been doing out there. You mentioned something before. You did. The Baltic Links.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the camera. What was the Baltic Links like?
We were originally going to be called the Baltic Links before we decided to be called Ghetto Golf.
Now, how crazy is that? The Baltic Links, you get it, because we're in the Baltic, and links, like, you know, a play on golf links, golf course, golf links, a links being a golf course near the sea. You know, everyone gets that. That was our first. Why were we talking about that?
Because we were going to be called the Royal Toxtiff, and then we are in the Baltic, so we thought we can't be called the Royal Toxtiff, seeing as we're in the Baltic. So then we went to the Baltic Links. That was it.
That was it. So a little story there, a little bit, and that's what these shows will do. We're going to bring a little bit of our company's history out in every episode. I can guarantee you that. Talking about history. History being the main point. History means old. History means stable. History means heritage. History means one of our founding fathers.
Can you imagine having an idea that needs to be discussed and reasoning?
Yeah, so the next guest, he does need no introduction to all you guys down there, sitting there watching this, thinking, what a great show this is. Not too fast, son. Your intro's coming, you'll get it. And this is the problem with this guy, and it's not even a problem. This guy just wants to get things done. Yeah? So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce one guy, Geordie Mac, aka the Big Mac, the Mac Attack, the Beverly Macker, Mr. Macclesfield himself. Get down here, Geordie Mackers. Here we go.
Hold off the applause, it's okay.
Mac Attack, Mac Attack.
Hello, camera. Hello, everyone. Hello, millions of viewers at home.
How do you feel about our new show, Socially Awkward?
I feel like it's really been really planned, really well planned.
Yeah, well, obviously.
It's a top setup, you know. It's
You're going to the top of this one.
Exactly. Production value is through the roof, you know. The execution. I feel like I missed the memo on the bright colours, and unfortunately should have worn me bright pink. But you know. Well, I love the fact, Geordie, that we are sitting in front of a green screen that's got nothing on it. I do myself. With Father Christmas, and nothing to do with Halloween in our first episode.
Golf.
I mean, we've got an uncarved pumpkin, which is good. Why is this on the desk then?
No, that's a joke.
Is that my scram?
That was actually Jordan's lunch. So,
as you can see, love a scran.
Okay, so we have got to, although it doesn't look like a high production cost, and it can be to everybody's humour out there, and everyone thinks, but this is a production, and we have spent a lot of time doing this. We need to keep on track, and on track being, Jordan, give us a little introduction.
So yeah, I've worked all over the place. You know what I mean? I've been in the hospitality industry now for 8 years. Started off as a lowly bartender in the lovely world of the Liverpool beer keller. Learned a lot there. Progressed to manager there. Went to Smuggler's Cove. After that, went to be a cocktail bartender. All I did there really was make loads of coffees and figure out that restaurant work's not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
Espresso machine #1. And then left, went back into my first stage into management. Went up to Tavern on the Green, Liverpool 1, had a bit of fun there, and then came to work for Ghetto Golf. Over the little stint in Barbadega in between.
And you came into Ghetto Golf as in what position?
Came in as the AGM. Came into Ghetto Golf as the AGM originally.
AGM, because we could have picked up followers at this point, and it won't just be about our staff. So an AGM is an assistant general manager, but you will see that come up on the green screen just about here.
Yeah. So that meant my role was pretty much everything. I was a plumber, I was a part-time spark, part-time painter, builder, decorator, as well as bartender, server.
That's the similar job role in every company, isn't it?
Yeah,
Quite an
yeah, pretty much like in every company. Having to hand collect piss particles out of
I've spoken about this recently, actually.
Yeah.
Did you know that Jimmy O got hired? Tell them the story, folks.
Well, I told the story on the Jimmy Yo, so you'll have to go to that particular clip. It's probably full of adverts at this point because of the viewer content. So what I will say is I do remember Geordie Mac coming in on his first day. The first time I met Geordie Mac, I was stood behind the bar. I remember meeting Geordie, and his exact words were, "What do you want me to do?" And he had 10 lads behind him. And then Geordie, I'm sure you can handle this story from there. Yeah, so for one of the first jobs I ever did at Ghetto Golf, which could have really given me an insight into the company really, was I was told, oh yeah, there's loads of timber around there, it all needs painting in brown paint. So I was like, no worries. So I got all the lads on it, and there's me and 5 lads cracking on painting all this. So it's all
all up above, high. So we're like that, all reaching up, all in the ladders, everything.
My opinion.
And then we get to the end, we're like that, we're like, lads, that took 3 hours, that were made up. Right, come on, let's go and tell Kip and Dan we've done. They'll tell us they've smashed it there. Walk straight over to them, like, Kip, Dan, absolutely smashed that painting in there, boss. Kip goes to me, oh, Geordie, I'm dead sorry. I've got something for you. And I'm like, what? And he's like, we just had a fire inspection, all that paint is, it's not usable, we need to repaint it all in fire paint. I'm like, fantastic, nice one, Kip, cheers, mate. So we get the white fire paint out, we start painting all again, get to the last bit again. We're like,
I just want to, this is no small space and it's all above head painting, which if you've ever done that, all the blood comes out your arm, it hurts your neck, and obviously it drips on your face, and all this is late at night.
So at this point we've been painting for like 5 hours, and we go, right, it's just done all the white paint, fantastic, right, let's go and tell Kip we've done it now, let's go and find out what the next thing to do is, or let's see if we can go home. Kip comes up, Geordie, I'm really sorry, I've got something to tell you. So now we need to go over all that white paint with brown fire paint, and just paint it all brown again for us, please, mate.
That was another 5 to 6 hours.
Yes, that was my first experience at Ghetto Golf, which really should have painted the picture of what was to come.
Well, it did paint a picture of what was to come, and what that picture was painted was dedication. Geordie Mack got the job done 3 times without a question asked, and I appreciate that, and Daniel appreciates that.
Well, I'll tell you something. Let me give you a little story about you. And this could have been the making or the breaking of Geordie Mack, but I read it for what it was, and it was Jordan Mack's management style. And what it was is, I've come in one day, and it's probably in the first couple of weeks at Ghetto, I don't know if you remember this.
Okay.
And the music's quite, just at a lovely level. But Ghetto Golf doesn't require lovely levels of music, it requires high volume, impact, bassy sound. So it must have been about 6 o'clock, and I've come in and I've said, I've said to one of the bartenders, I think we need the music a little bit higher, mate. You know, we just need to get that feeling. To which Geordie Mack fires over the bar. It's perfect the way it is. So bearing in mind I've only known Geordie for roughly about 3 weeks at this point, I've gone, oh, I don't think it is though, George. He went, well, I think it is. And then proceeds to tell me that it's only 6 p.m. And this is how loud the music should be at 6 p.m. To which I've sort of got quite, well, the fact that Jordan's bollocked me in front of the staff, I've got a little bit pissed off of this. But I haven't. What I've done is I've controlled, and I've walked away and thought about that, and I thought, this guy is a guy that we need. It's a guy that's going to tell you exactly what's on his mind. He's not going to hide the truth from you. And if he believes it to be right, he's going to tell you. And that's exactly what we wanted in a Geordie Mack attack. Big Mac, Beverly Macker, Mr. Macclesfield himself. And not just that, it's promoted you through the company. That attitude, not just that attitude's built up with a lot of other characteristics as well. One of them being hard work, getting your hands dirty, which the painting obviously showed on day one. Straight talk, and the very fact that if he says he's going to do it, it will get done. And that is everything that we seen in Geordie, and it was everything that really impressed us. And it promoted you through the company to
operations manager now. So, well, brand standards and development operations manager, which means essentially I've been with the company for that long. I know you two well enough for me sins to be able to know how you want it done and to know what the brand is all about. So my job is to make sure that everything on brand and sites is covered to what the expectations are of the company, and to know that we're doing it properly and doing it to a level that is the level expected for Ghetto Golf, which is to be the very best as we always want to be.
And if you're ever in a meeting with Jordan, it can be quite fun as long as you're not at the other end. When Geordie comes in and he's fuming, it's very nice to be a passenger in that meeting and watch Geordie Mack unload. I personally enjoy it, especially when he starts to huff, which he does.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am never fuming.
No, Geordie's got this huff. It's almost like a dragon who's just been on an absolute fire rampage, and he's come back to his cave and he's out of fire, and all he's got is smoke just popping out of his nose. That's Geordie Mack when he's pissed off. Just sum up what you what you see in our company, just in a few words. And it can be anything. It doesn't have to be a tagline. It doesn't have to be anything. Just sum up what comes into your head when we say Ghetto Golf. What comes into your head?
When I think of Ghetto Golf, I think of a company that wants to be the very best at what we do. It's taking a thing that's been done before, regenerating it, reusing it, repurposing, whether it be the materials we use, all that stuff. That's the thing that I'm so proud about, is us taking things that has been done before, it's been run up, but then we reinvent it in a way that other people can't even imagine to think about, and then delivering something, from my point of view, operationally, that matches the creativity that you guys can bring through with that team downstairs. That just makes the company so proud to work for it.
What lovely, heartwarming words from Geordie Mack. Now, the thing is, that is actually true. And Geordie Mack is the only person, or one of the only people, that will come and sit at this desk when Dan makes me sit at this desk.
Kim
He's
actually wants to be at this desk.
He's
That's a
the
lie.
only person that will come here who will not be insulted, because we genuinely love this man.
Yeah, and that means we can pull his pants down and smack his ass, and he likes it.
I absolutely love it. I love it.
That was Zesty, who just did that little snigger there, and it's because she's getting excited, but you'll find out about that very soon. So Geordie Mack Attack, Big Mac, Beverly Macker, Mr. Mac, Mr. Mac.
You reading his nickname?
Everything.
Mr. Macclesfield himself.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming down.
You're more than welcome, Daniel, anytime. I'm 3 foot away if you need it, and Mr. Piper,
Kim's
obviously.
here as well.
Well, thank you very much for coming on my show. I've enjoyed it.
If you ever need
Thoroughly.
me, I'm 3 feet away from the studio, so you just call me back in for whenever you need me for any comedy
We'll
value.
get the runners over.
Yeah,
to
because Geordie Mack's desk is just here. Just because this is actually an office, it's not a studio. Although you might be very much mistaken back there, you might be thinking, "Oh my God, what is going on? How did they pull off such a production inside an office?" But we have, because that's what we do.
It's TV for you guys. It's all smoke and mirrors.
All smoke and mirrors, and weasels, angry weasels. Thanks, Geordie Mack.
No problem.
Thanks, George.
Go and take a bow, lad. Go and
Speak
take
to
a
you
bow.
there in a
Thank you
minute.
very much. I'd like to just take
Thanks
this
for coming
moment to introduce our sponsor for today's show. It is Tanqueray. They don't actually know they're the sponsor, but Geordie Mack, being the operations manager, he is going to use this in his special powers as a way to get money off them. So Charles Tanqueray began distilling in 1830, and Tanqueray Gin continues his legacy of excellence, the highest quality spirit and finest botanicals picked at the peak of their freshness. They are carefully crafted to produce... That's it. I think I've read it wrong, but that's okay. So that's Tanqueray Gin, and it's actually quite nice, and we sell it in store.
Basically a
Okay.
Tanqueray advert there.
So we're drawing in to the close of I think that's show 1. We did a show last night, but I don't think that'll be getting aired. So this is definitely show 1, and this will definitely be getting aired, much to your enlightenment.
Well, I couldn't be happier. I mean, we're clearly going to get some sort of endorsement money off that Tanqueray plug there. I think the words "quite nice" were the ones that are really, were the ones that will really get us the big money. To be fair.
But before we close the show, we have introduced a new piece that we didn't have in our last show, and it's
Oh, Marty, you're here at the right time. Welcome to Socially Awkward. Welcome.
Marty will be coming on. He'll be starring.
I enjoy pulling people in to sit here, pretty much with me,
Okay, so the next piece
while they get drilled.
and the end feature of each show, or at least if she's here, will be 5 minutes with Zesty about her outfit. I don't know what the name of this feature is going to be called.
Come on
but
down, Zesty.
It will evolve. So Zesty, welcome down. Zesty. And Zesty always has a different outfit on each day.
Don't forget your jacket,
The funny
Zesty.
thing is, today, Zesty has come dressed as me.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that. People do that.
He just said doo-doo. You said doo-doo.
People do
Ah!
that.
Doo-doo, kit, doo-doo. Okay, so that was awkward. Okay, so Zesty, come on down, come on love, we haven't got all day. If you'd like to just, where do we put
Do you know, like when you watch a film like Saw, and it's called. So they say when you watch Saw, it's called torture porn, right?
Okay, no, but what we do is we introduce.
Because you enjoy watching this
No, I've just
awful situation unfold before your eyes. I've got a feeling that that's gonna have some part to play in
Okay,
this.
come on, Zesty's in
Not
now.
so much zesty.
Zesty's
Just
in
a show.
now. No, this is the feature.
This
You're
is
ruining it.
social porn. Sorry.
Okay, so
Oh, I'm
this is Zesty,
ruining the feature.
and Zesty's going to give you a little run through on what she's wearing today. So Zest, take it away.
Well, it's probably better around there.
Okay, if you'd like to go around there then, seeing as you're producing the show.
I've got a lot on you now.
Okay, I know you've got a lot on, but come on, it's only going to take 5 minutes. She's got a lovely motocross jacket on.
Why don't you tell them?
Okay, come on then.
You stand there and tell them.
Go on.
I'll
no.
just twirl like this.
No, because you get into it. You get into it. This is your feature. Come on.
No, I'd like to hear what you think.
Okay, so today we've got a Zesty here, and she's sporting some lovely pink hair. We like to call this colour candy floss. She did this colour especially for a previous trip to the States, where she took loads of pictures, and she thought this would be a perfect colour for those pictures. Moving on down the body. Actually, no, let's stay on the face. The face, we've got a lovely electric.
You can't see your face.
Luminous.
Can you
pause,
kneel down?
pause. Okay,
can see
so
your
on
face
the face
now.
we've got some luminous tangerine pumpkin. I think Halloween is definitely a feeling here. She's got a lot of orange on, so it's pumpkin coloured, including the eyeliner. Moving on down to
Can I get up?
the body section, as we like to call it. Actually, no, let's stay on the ears. The ears are looking good. She's got a lovely set of about 10mm rings, gold rings in her
We'll all
ears.
just take one moment just to think about what's going on here and what's happening before saying carry on, because I'm having a great time. Carry on.
Okay, so she's got some lovely gold earrings on, as you probably see these in...
You're cool now. Just stay still.
No,
No, it's part of it.
yeah, it's part of it. She's on a spin wheel.
You're gonna hurt your knees. Just stand up.
Oh, can I come up now?
Yeah.
Finish on me.
So the earrings are something you'd see from Claire's Accessories. They'd be the ones in the back, probably in the bargain bucket. You get them cheap. And then you've got a fantastic. And is this a sponsor?
No, but I'm sure you're going to make it one.
Okay, so Zesty has actually just won a competition for seeing how many Cheetos she can eat in 1 week, and it was a lot. And with that, you've got yourself a free Cheeto hoodie and Cheeto jacket, and this is also a bit of nostalgia. We all know this brand from back in our childhood, and Zesty is just that. She is a walking representation of how our childhood was once performed. Then we go down and it gets a little bit more boring. But not that it isn't great, it's still great, it's just more boring than the top bit, that's all.
Socks and all.
No, but what I'm talking about, the jeans. She's just gone for a standard spray-on denim jean. So we'll move quite fast past that, and we go straight down to the socks, which is carrying on the Halloween theme. And we've got pumpkin-coloured socks moving into some ski boots. And these ski boots are great because the problem is if you ever find yourself in Switzerland in a blizzard of snow, you'll know that the snow gets quite deep. Well, the problem is you can spend a lot of money on your boots when you go skiing or to these snow countries, and the snow is that deep that when you walk, no one can see your fucking shoes. So you spend all this money on great shoes and no one can see them. All they can see is ankles in snow. But what Zesty has cleverly done is she's bought snow boots with heels that big that you will still see the shoe through the top of the snow. And I think that's clever. That's innovation. And this is what Zesty is. She is walking nostalgic innovation. So thank you very much for today's feature, Zest. And Zesty. In fact, Zest, come on, jump on down. We've got 5 minutes, so let's get you in.
I talked to you yesterday, like I said,
No, I don't think we're going to wear that.
I've got a lot on.
Okay, sit down and tell us all about. Kip will. Okay, so this is. I'll introduce this one. So this is Socially Awkward, and Kip and Zesty kiss. No, don't kiss now, but they actually kiss. Like, you know, when the camera's not on them, that's what they do, because they're going out. They're boyfriend and girlfriend.
Ooh, well, the tables have turned, eh, pipes?
So, would you like to talk, introduce Zesty?
This is indeed Born Zesty.
The tables have turned. This is awkward. I feel awkward.
That's awkward.
Okay.
I'm enjoying wondering what's going to happen.
Okay, so Zesty, what do you do within this company?
Mainly colouring in. Mainly.
In fact, there's a good one actually. I've got a good one for you. So Zesty needs a title.
That's true.
It was concerning you the other day, wasn't it? Well, I think I asked you what's your actual title.
Well, someone else in the company has got a really good one that I'm quite jealous of. What is it? The architect one.
Mandy is the talent architect.
Mandy's the talent architect, and I feel like
When did
such
that-
a pretentious title should belong with someone like me, to be honest. So I'd like something a little bit
Right,
similar,
okay.
if not better.
Signed off. Do you want the talent architect? Because you can have that.
Is that alright?
Okay, so there's a contract if you just
I
like
would
to
like
sign.
to be known as the Burger King.
If you just like to sign there, you are now the talent architect. And that's what happens here. You know, people want that position, they go out and get it. And that's what Zesty's just done here. She's just took that title. And that's it. Yeah, that's her contract. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, she is the talent architect. She finds talent in many different things. Sometimes in the form of clothes, sometimes in the form of people, sometimes in the form of colouring in. Okay, so Zest, that was awkward. Yeah, no, all jokes aside, this girl is talent. Walking talent. Sitting down talent, colouring in talent. She puts together some. She actually.
I'm just listening. I nod off half the time. I'm just listening.
She actually manages to get out of what's in Kip's head and gets it onto a piece of paper, and also what's in your head, which is equally
Just as good.
Which is equally as good, and gets it down on paper. So
But
other
if that's-
people.
yeah, we've had. I mean, I'd say completely different, and it's brilliant actually. Zesty is taking over the mantle of that role, shall we say?
Sorry.
And Zesty likes to burp. Zesty has no filter.
Does actually. Zesty does actually like to burp. She used to apologise in her earlier years, but she doesn't so much now.
How many times do you think you burp a day?
And I've had something nice to eat, so 15 or 16 maybe.
Probably more.
I'm a grazer. I graze.
I'm a grazer, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
And particularly like and this is not a product, what's it called when you...
Product placement.
This is not a product...
Hey, Bart. Sorry, go on.
This is a thing.
Oh yeah, sorry.
This is
Do you know
not...
how nicely you talked about Geordie Mac?
I know, come on.
And now I like
you were on it,
essentially,
you were on, yeah.
essentially I've come up. I've stolen Mandy's title, and you've told everyone that I bear.
You were on yesterday. You
No,
literally, you
I
were
don't
What were you
lying
using
across.
We're
yesterday?
not going to wear that. Excuse me!
Well, I didn't know that, did I? So,
Do you know what we're talking about this at home? I'm not asked.
Okay, so Kip's going to say a few nice things about Zesty.
Yeah.
Come on, Kip.
you to me are everything.
Can we sing? Can we just...
No,
go-
sing Prince. I like it when you sing that one. to
Oh,
me
go
in
on,
the
I
morning.
like it
Which
too.
one? Oh. Could you be the most beautiful girl in the world? It's plain to see. You're the reason that God made a girl.
You make him sing.
No, he sings it to me in the
Dun,
morning.
dun, dun, dun. I don't actually know the next bit after that.
But that was lovely. Can I have a round of applause, please? So brilliant. So, anything else beautiful to say or sing about Zesty? She's going to be on most days because she's got.
You're going to be on most days, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
Zesty is Zesty is like a beef and tomato pot noodle.
So a thing is, oh yeah, that is the thing. We've got a thing here. There's a thing, and everyone loves a thing. And the thing today is, we're going to tell you that the next guest on our show.
Do I still need to be here for this thing?
No, you can go.
See, it was your enthusiasm that made me. Anyway, go on. Off you
Oh, cheers! A round of applause, please, for the Born Zesty. That's her handle. If anyone would like to you know, follow Born Zesty. She is ultimately, her show is well better than ours. So it would be a wise decision to move on over to her show after watching this.
But just don't message her. I will see it. Sitting there. I do, if I wake up a little bit earlier than her, I will look through her phone. I will find out. All right? So.
Yeah, and it's not very nice because that will also be awkward. Yeah, the thing.
It did happen a few times actually. I didn't think we were going to be talking about this, but
why? Go on, what happened?
Well, a few people were trying to direct message from this office actually.
That's awkward.
Yeah, it is. Tim, over there.
What were you doing, lad? Hey? Yeah, that's right. Anyway, sorry about that, mate.
Jordan's looking at me like it's real.
Jordan, it's not real. No one. Anyway,
I was spicing it up.
Yeah, we're putting a little cherry on that, a little bit of Salt Bay. Yeah, you get me? Got a bit of that on there. Yeah. So the thing, there's always a thing at the end of every show. Every show has a thing. And the thing today is, it could be you. Geordie Mac hopefully has now let everybody know that they need to subscribe to this channel if they work for this company, and if they don't, there's going to be serious repercussions, and you more than likely find yourself on the show quicker than you would like. So the thing is, we are coming to get you, aren't we, Pipes?
Yep.
And how it doesn't matter, you can't run and you can't hide. The show will come to Newcastle, the show will come to Birmingham, the show will also come to Glasgow. Hit. That was me being the Glaswegian. Can you do it? Hit. That's right. Yeah, we're going to come and get you. We're going to get you on the show, and we're going to try and spice things up around here because this show needs spicing. We're going to take it out of the studio into areas that don't have the facilities, and we're going to set it up right where you are and get you on. So who is it? Who's it going to be? If you'd like to be on this show, put your application forward. Even if you wouldn't like to be on this show, we're still going to come and get you. And we know who you are because you haven't applied. So you're probably going to we're going to come and get you sooner than the ones that have applied. But that means still apply. So either way, we're coming to get you. Doesn't matter who you are. Chris Cable's a good one. He'll be a belter on this show, won't he?
It'll go off. I'm sure there'll be a spike in the viewers at that point. People tuning in.
I hear some.
Well, there is one interview today which I'm very excited about. So while we were having lunch before, Dan informed me that the one and the only Sexy Boy was lined up for an interview, which I'm personally very excited about, mainly because I've never actually spoken to Sexy Boy.
He's here today.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Can you go and get Sexy Boy?
So,
Sexy Boy.
Basically, he's just a young lad. Whenever we want to embarrass him on any building site, I think he's an apprentice, I'm not too sure. He doesn't work directly for our company. He does work for Ashcroft, and we all just shout or sing, "Here's Sexy Boy." So the thing I'm most excited about is he doesn't know us, which means we can have him right off. I don't know what we're going to be doing to Sexy Boy.
We've got a bit to talk about with Sexy Boy, actually.
Or at least
there was that one time where Sexy Boy became famous.
I'd like everyone to know.
Sexy Boy became famous within the company on the Newcastle build. Like every young lad does, they enjoy themselves on a night out. We won't take this any further, we'll let him talk about that. And it's also Sexy Boy's birthday, so yes it is. So we'd like to all sing him happy birthday, please, and that would be a very...
My aim of the game on this show is to try and get people to leave, as in when they sit down, I want them to feel that awkward that they leave.
Yeah. So we're going to throw a few jokes at Sexy Boy, and he will laugh, because that's what he does. You say hello to Sexy Boy and he laughs. This is how great this lad is. He's really enthusiastic towards us. Is this him? What? Sorry, Jimmy, you're just pulling funny faces. What?
Sexy Boy has left the building.
Right, well, I hope he's put his hours down. And I hope let's get Matt on the phone. So this is Matt Ashcroft. He is one of the founding contractors of the company. Let's see what he's got to say. In fact, he was in a meeting at 3:30. He told me he was in a meeting, so we better just ring him again. Just to double make sure he was in that meeting. He'll now think it's an emergency and will probably pick his phone up.
Dan?
Hi Matt, what's up pal?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do you mean? Is everything
What do you mean,
okay?
what's up? Yeah, good.
Good. Can you talk?
Yeah, of course, always.
Okay, it's just I thought you were in a meeting.
Well, I was. I told you that at 2:30.
Oh, have you finished your meeting?
Yes.
Did you know Sexy Boy's not here anymore?
Well, where is he?
Well, I don't know. You're supposed to know.
He was at...
Yeah, but they're not here. He's not here anymore. I've just gone to
Because he
find.
left. We've gone to find him and he's gone.
So I'm just booking his hours down. That's 3:45, and he wasn't here at
And he's
3:45.
gone.
So
Yeah.
just anyway, while we've got you on, Matt, welcome to the show. You're on Sociably Awkward with
Hi,
Kit and
Gavin.
Dan.
Hi, guys.
Hi guys. In fact, Matt, I'm just going to FaceTime you.
Right, okay.
Welcome to the show, Matt. Again, this is just another one of our original ways to really engage viewers by getting someone up on the phone here.
Oh,
For the
great!
show.
So we've got. Oh, so we've got Keithy as well. This is great. So these are two of our founders. We've abused these both in the past, and these are our head electricians. This is AES Electrical, Mr. Matt Ashcroft, and this is Keithy, other known as Keithy. And yeah, these guys have both tried to tell us tales in the past, haven't they, Kit?
We certainly have. Yeah, normally, yeah. I
Yeah,
tried.
yeah.
Failed, so
What-
stopped.
What they try and do is they basically the Matt Ashcroft in particular, AES. This is the one on the left, the one that looks like a Simpson. He is the owner of the company, and the one on the right, his name is Keithy, and Keithy is Matt's top man, top boy, should I say? And in Turkish, that means gay. But that is not. I'm just telling you a Turkish translation. Nothing other than that. So yeah, in the past, we've grown these two boys up since they were little toddler electricians, and now they are big grown-up boy electricians, aren't they, Pipes?
No, they're not. They still leave shit all over the place.
Yeah, that's
Quite
true.
literally.
That's true. We're gonna put
That's what I'm about, kid.
I'd like to hear a bit more of this Turkish situation, if I'm honest.
no.
Which explains it gets divulged.
That's to move on. Look, so what it is Socially Awkward is about teaching everyone within the company on screen, looking the viewers here, about all the beautiful people that are involved.
So guys, why don't you really spice it up and give us a little rundown on?
Yeah, tell us what you think about your time in the company and what you really what ghetto golf really means to you. But can you speak up, please, so the camera can hear you?
Of course, yeah. Well, my time at the company has been very indifferent. I've taken a lot of abuse. Most of it deservedly, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But I've learned from that, and this is where we are.
Because you're a little shit house at
Looking
times,
after
aren't
the
you?
operations. I think it's grown us quite to a big company, and it's quite, it helps us. Yeah, it's been.
What? Go on, Keithy, carry on.
Magic.
That was exhilarating. That.
Put me under pressure,
Yeah, under pressure. You're an electrician, son. If you're not good under pressure, we're all fucked, aren't we?
We thought we'd managed to divert this and get Sexy Boy on it, but I wasn't expecting it on a Friday afternoon, I'll be honest.
Sexy Boy can come on a different day. But unfortunately for you,
Tell us about an argument you both had in work
With who?
with each other.
With each other? Oh, there's been plenty. More than any. The time Andy's
Not what
dog
Matt
died.
says.
Never had any. Why? What about the time your dog died? Oh yeah, the time the dog died, you told me to throw it at my dead dog. Yeah.
what was that?
One time, we put the cable in, like pull the cable in together one time, and I was trying to throw a cable to him, and he said to me, throw it like
applaud that shit, mate. That is quality.
That's the sort of thing that we're trying to get out of people on this show.
Yeah.
I bet you. Did you drive off?
Keithy.
You know it's good on a site if you drive off in your car.
Keithy,
Did you drive off?
Did you actually cry?
Curled up into a ball and cried in the corner for a bit, I think.
Oh, that's great. But electricians
that's not a
are
lie, 'cause it's
historically known as the wimpiest of all the tradesmen. So that is more than probably true. He probably did curl up in a ball and cry. That, to you back at home, you might think he's joking, but I can guarantee you right now that was probably the truth. Because they are the wimpiest of all the trades. Aren't they? Yes.
How did you describe that in Turkish now?
Just top boy, basically. That's Matt Ashcroft and at AES Electrical. For anyone who needs a light bulb changing, or maybe a socket changing, or maybe there's a fuse blowing every now and again. What you need to do is you just need to Google reputable electricians within your area, because these are probably not the people for you. Okay, thanks guys.
Wait, why are you two sitting in a row?
Because I've just rolled around. I remember that.
Looked like you were sitting on a plane. He was on the seat behind you there. I'm enjoying this along with you guys. There he is.
So guys, thank you very much. This is our green screen.
Hey, we just pass it over a sec.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've got a belter to send you from Tommy in the workshop before. Like it's a belter. Anyway.
Guys, we have still got a show ongoing here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm on the. I'm on air.
Okay, so
Yeah, you're on air, boys.
yeah. So guys, can you just give the camera a little wave to everyone at home? That's Matt Ashcroft and. Okay. Cheers, guys. I've got a call coming through, so I'll have to piss off. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Brilliant. See you guys. Thank you. So it's that's all our features and guests done. It's time to wrap this up. And you know what happens at the end of a show? We sing a little song. And the song today
I think
is
I've sung the last one, so I'm more than willing to let you really take the lead at this one.
Okay, so knowing that Halloween is over, what happens after Halloween? We all know it in this industry.
Bonfire night.
Bonfire night isn't an industry known thing, is it?
Just trying to fuck up your Christmas song.
So it's Christmas, thanks Zesty. So with Christmas in mind, we're going to sing. Actually, I'll put it on so we know, like we've got the tune, so there's no excuses. Just fill in.
If anyone watching, if you want to just busy yourselves for a minute while Dan gets the song up. There was no need to plan for this show whatsoever. Just kind of tidy up a bit, or send a text or whatever. We'll shout when he's ready in case you're at the other side of the room. Alternatively, you could fast forward it if you are watching at this point.
Okay.
Oh, he's ready.
No. Sorry. No.
Sorry, hold that up again, please.
Okay, no, I don't know what the actual name of the song is going to be called. What's it? Jim, you can speak?
Jim, you can come on the show.
Come on the show.
Come on the show. It's not a... He's not fucking joking about this. Jim, get here. Come on. Come and sit down, you little plant. Come on.
Come on. What is this? I'm interested.
Just to put all the viewers out there, sadly we don't own any of the rights to the music. The music is held by Warner Brothers or one of the other music industries. Please make sure that you keep all the rights to that company and we enjoy the song with Dan and Kip singing. Thank you.
To make this clear, I love that lad, but to make this clear, he was walking around with a piece of paper above his head as if he was a real kind of runner on a show trying to remind us about something, and Jim's worried about trademarking of this show. As I'm sure Warner Brothers are too.
No, because this is going to get mega hits. Jim understands the magnitude of what this show is going to do to the world, and he is protecting us like he always does. So, guys, without further ado, we'd like to close this show with "It's Gonna Be Lonely This Christmas."
I don't know the words after that bit. I can do the beginning bit for you.
To hold this Christmas. Thank you, and then roll, and slide. Slide, yeah. Ow.
I mean, that was another smash hit, to be honest. another banger there. The notes certainly come in handy.
Oh, I did. I read everything off it.
I know.
Series of shows talking about the real and talking.
Did you write down there what was already on the back of the bottle?
Yeah. And then read it off the bottle.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Because I wanted it to stay there. I wanted to just show it and
Plug
then read it.
Tanqueray.
Yeah. So we'll get some dough off Tanqueray for that, and you'll all be thanking me. You'll be thanking me one day when we actually get a check off Tanqueray, not Tanqueray, but further on down the line, we'll be getting dough off sponsors.
I'm telling you, mate, I can see it now.
Okay, so that's that. Jim, get it out in 5 minutes. Can we do it?